Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Thanks for being here. I am Binky, this is Binky Beauty. Binky is my nickname and I like talking about beauty. So thank you for being here. Today we're talking about NIOD and I'm excited because I obviously have known about NIOD for a long time, as I'm sure most of you have, but I've been kind of perplexed by the brand. If you go on the website, it's like very much a vibe. It's very sciencey. It's like not a lot of your typical explanations of products. They're really not focused on like selling you hype. They're really focused on selling you science, which I think is super interesting. And honestly, I found it to be kind of intimidating for a very long time because I was like, I, I don't know what this is, like a voicemail mask? What? So, over the last few months, I've been trying about 4 products, and I just thought I'd hop on and tell you all about them because I really like to buy what I'm drawn to, so I didn't want to like buy the whole line and like use like just NIOD for a month. I really wanted to just incorporate it into my skincare routine, see what I thought, and I just want to share that with you. So I hope you enjoy this. If you use NIOD, please comment below. Let me know which products you use and love. If I don't mention any of the products you use, like tell me. I'm like excited to dive into the brand more. It definitely takes a little more time to understand and learn about the products. At least that's been my case. They're very interesting products. So let's see. The first thing we've got is the voicemail mask. So it's an interesting name, um, voicemail mask. But basically, this mask is what they say on their website. It is helps with impaired cellular communication. So like you leave a voicemail when you can't get in touch with someone, communication, I don't know. But it's a mask that you use as the last step in your skin routine. So kind of think of it as a sleeping mask. You use it at night. It comes in like this vitamin jar and it has like a very vitamin-y smell. I don't, can you kind of see? Oh, I spilled some. Anyway, so that's on the floor now. That's okay. Anyway, so it's like that pumpkin-y color, and see, it it sits on your skin, but it also absorbs in a weird way. I found that when I used this at night, in the morning, my skin was very hydrated and it looked happy. And that is one of the premises of this product. It will promote healthy looking skin. So some of the ingredients that it has is lactococcus ferment lysate, which is a new kind of probiotic used in skincare that can be good for acne. It also has Centaurea flower water, which I believe is actually corn water flower, which corn water flower is usually really good for around the eyes. You might have seen it in like eye makeup removers, but this has it as one of the main ingredients. And I'm talking like the first 5 ingredients. So the ferment lysate is like the first ingredient. The corn flower water is like the third ingredient. I didn't save the box because when I bought this, I wasn't going to start a YouTube channel. So I don't have the box. But corn flower water has skin soothing benefits, decongesting benefits, regenerating benefits, regulates sebum production, adds radiance. So this is good for acne. I believe that it says not to use this if you have open wounds, but like if you have a pimple forming, like I have one forming right here, it's fine to use it on that. Honestly, I've used it on like freshly extracted pimples and I was fine, but just like read the instructions, okay? So this is an interesting product because it's got probiotic properties as the first ingredient, and probiotics have kind of been happening in skincare a little bit. I'm not sure like if they work, like how much research has been done behind them, but of course if it works for you, that's really all that matters. So this is an interesting product. What most people don't like about this is the way you dispense it. It is kind of interesting. I haven't minded it that much, but if you're curious about this, it's good. It's interesting, and I use it off and on. So this is the voicemail mask. The next one is the Repigment. Now I'm almost out of this. Yeah, I have maybe one or two more uses. I can't even show you what it looks like, but it's like very watery. It's a very light serum, and this helps with pigmentation. So I actually bought the Repigment, the voicemail, and we'll get to this, okay, spoiler, the Ethylated L-Ascorbic acid 30% network. I bought these in a kit on Skin Store, and I got a great deal on them. Skin Store always has the best deals. I get sales from them all the time. Anyway, the Repigment incorporates modern advances in biotechnology and peptide technology. That's straight from their website. So, of course, reading that, I was like, wow, what does that mean? So, this has peptides in it. It also has diglucosylgallic acid derived from benzoic acid, which is 60 times more potent than kojic acid. From their website. I got this from their website. So kojic acid is really good for brightening your skin, brightening pigmentation. So this is 60 times more potent than kojic acid. I have found this to be a very gentle brightener on my skin. Another thing that I've loved about this product is that it has played very nicely with my other actives. So I'm talking glycolic acid, I'm talking retin-A. It has not caused like any cross-link sensitizing that I've noticed. Of course, everybody's skin is different, so maybe just test it on your skin, but I have found this to play really nicely with all my skincare products, and I have found that it has provided some really nice, well-rounded brightening because I am working on some leftover pigmentation from acne. So this has been very nice. It's very light. It was kind of weird when I first got it because I'm used to serums having more of a slip. This is really like water. So you put a few drops in your hand, maybe pat, and then pat it into your skin, or do this real quick and then pat because it's so light. It says to use it AM and PM. I have done that. Wear sunscreen in the AM. Usually anything that's working on like lightening, you want to wear sunscreen with because it might make you more sensitive to the sun. It probably will. But I've enjoyed this, and I think I'm going to repurchase it because it's one of those things that I think will show more results over time. This is the smallest size. This is the 15 milliliters or 0.5 fluid ounces. They also have the 30 ml, which is 1 ounce. So I might shoot for the larger size next time, but I enjoyed this. I've used this probably most consistently out of most of these NIOD products. So if pigmentation is a concern for you, you want to come at it from another angle, add another punch to it, I would try the Repigment. It's a good one. Oh, and on that note, so I mentioned that I got this stuff on Skin Store. Sign up for Skin Store emails because they have the best sales, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Like, I'm not big enough to have sponsors, but they have the best sales. So you can get a really great deal on this stuff, and they're an authorized retailer. So, side note. Okay, the next one that I've been using off and on is the Ethylated L-Ascorbic Acid 30% Network. So, quite, in my opinion, this is quite a big bottle for vitamin C, considering that vitamin C oxidizes quite quickly. However, again, I went on their website, I researched, and apparently ethylated L-ascorbic acid does not oxidize as quickly as non-ethylated vitamin C. The other thing about this formula is that it does not have water. Water causes vitamin C to oxidize much quicker. So this vitamin C only has, I think, 4 or 5 ingredients in it, which I'm kind of a fan of skincare that doesn't have super long ingredient lists. So no water. Ethylated means more stable, and then it has a trio of zinc, selenium, and superoxide dismutase. Am I saying this all of this right? But anyway, that trio of vitamins, so zinc is antioxidant, great for inflammation, great for acne. Selenium helps with cell damage and inflammation again. And then the superoxide dismutase is anti-aging, another antioxidant, and it's just an all-around good preventative ingredient. Those 3 in here with the vitamin C only serve to make the vitamin C more potent. Go to their website. You can read all about it. So this, I have not been using this as consistently. When I first got it, I was like, this is a really big bottle of vitamin C, in my opinion. The delivery method, look at the air, because vitamin C becomes less stable with oxygen. So I hadn't done my research at that point. Now with this, you only need a couple of drops because it doesn't have water, and it's kind of like you just don't need a lot of it. Like, get it and try it. You don't need a lot of it, maybe 2 drops. So I was like, wow, this bottle is gonna last me a long time and probably oxidize. So I started using this on my body, so especially around here, even my hands, even my arms, because you really don't need a lot of it. So I haven't been using it consistently on my face, and I'll tell you why. About 3 drops is what you need for your face, but I found I just didn't like the way it felt sometimes. Like, it just kind of would start to feel very like thick and heavy, so I'd like put the repigment on first. And by the way, I believe that both of these have an ingredient called propendiol. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like an emollient agent. It makes things feel nice, and both of these have that. So something about this formula, it just started to feel kind of like heavy. So I've been using this on my body, but it's a great value. It's a great vitamin C. It seems really powerful. It seems like they've really done their research. But like I said, I've been using it on my body. If you're looking for a vitamin C, give this one a try. They recommend just using it at night. It's a vitamin C, so as far as I know, you could use this during the day and it would, be an antioxidant, keep you from oxidizing in the sun. But it is a 30%. So if you're new to vitamin C, use it at night and just watch for sensitivity. But if you're looking for a vitamin C, give this one a try. I think it's a very interesting formula. Last but not least, I have got the copper amino isolate. This is the activator. So I actually saved the box for this. So it comes in this box. This is what the bottle looks like that you're going to be using. And then when you open it, I'll show you, you get 2 bottles. So you pour the serum this one into the dropper and then you mix it up. So you're kind of being a chemist at home, and then you use it, and it's blue. I think it's a pretty color, and this is very, very light. So it's a very lightweight serum. Copper tripeptides have kind of been having a new moment in skincare. They're very good for collagen production. They're great for anti-aging. All peptides are great, but copper tripeptide in particular has just been having a really nice moment. What I like about this formula is that it doesn't just have copper tripeptide, it has other kinds of peptides, and it's a pretty simple ingredient list. It also has, you know, some radish root ferment. It feels nice. It's light. So I've been using this with the Repigment as like two of my lighter base serums, and then I'll put my night cream over. And I've been enjoying this. I do feel that I've been seeing a difference in the firmness and health, brightness of my skin. And I'm like gaining a new appreciation for peptides because they're kind of one of those unsung heroes in skincare, I feel, because I mean, they don't sting like a glycolic. They're not going to peel your face off like a Retin-A, but they're kind of one of those long-term benefit skincare ingredients that, again, plays really nicely with all my skincare. So I have used both of these with no problem under my actives, under glycolic, under Retin-A, and if anything, I feel that the peptides especially have helped to counter any sensitivity that I might experience. Like if I'm introducing a stronger Retin-A, I feel that a peptide could really be an ally for something like that. So I've really been enjoying this. It also targets textural damage, uneven tone, pores. It helps with radiance. So I would give this a try. Again, it's the Copper Amino Isolate Activator. You pour the serum in, shake it up, and you use it. I've been enjoying this a lot. Now I have to backtrack a little because something that I didn't mention about the Repigment is that it has white shiitake ferment, and that targets dark spots. It's the first ingredient in the, can you see that? In the Repigment. And as I was researching some of the ingredients for this video, I thought it was really interesting that just the ingredients that NIOD uses. So coming back to the voicemail mask, it's got that first Lactococcus ferment lysate, and this has shiitake. So the ferment lysate is a probiotic. Probiotics have kind of been having a moment in skincare, like I said, as have mushrooms. The Repigment has the white shiitake. And that kind of told me something about the brand, is that they're not trying to sell you buzzy ingredients. They're not trying to sell you any kind of hype. They seem to be doing the science and the research and just melding that, because I don't know if when you go to buy a skincare product, you know, there's sometimes bullet points of like, oh, it has this, this, and this, and this, and like they sell you off of those few ingredients. I kind of like that NIOD is just like, it's in there, we're not selling it, like overselling it. We are telling you how the product is going to benefit your skin. And that in and of itself is like a selling point. But I just thought it was really cool that like the Repigment has been around for a while. The voicemail mask has been around for a while. They've been incorporating now popular mushrooms and probiotics in their skincare, but they were like doing it before it was cool, basically. And I don't know, I just kind of like when a company is really true to who they are, and they're just like, we know this works, we're not going to wait for it to be trendy, we just want to help your skin. And I don't know if that makes sense, but that's something that I really appreciated about NIOD. It's not a very trendy. They don't spend a lot on ad campaigns. I don't know that they spend anything on ad campaigns. I don't think I've ever seen it advertised. It just seems to be good skincare. So those are the 4 products that I tried. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, which ones look most interesting to you. As I was researching these ingredients, I was diving into other products that look really interesting that I might want to be trying sometime. Did I say this already? Let me know what you love, and please comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me on my bed. We sat on my bed and had a skincare chat. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon.